To continue, okay. We'll start with simple examples. So how many people have aware like what is meant by Reliance? Most of people they already went to Reliance, right? Reliance or D-Marts or they went to more and all. So normally what you will do? Anyone? It should be like a by-way communication. It shouldn't be always I should talk and you should listen. Okay, you should also speak so that you can grab your technologies very easily. Normally what you will do once you go to your Reliance or once you go to your D-Mart, what you will do? Anyone? Anyone? What normally you will do? You went to Reliance, then what you will do? Anyone? Sorry, yeah, your voice is good. Yes. Normally, what you will do? You will take some goods. Yes, you will take some goods. Okay. Then what you will do after taking a goods? Normally, what you will do? Goods in the sense it might take you might take a books or you might take some groceries or you might take some vegetables, fruits. All these things normally you collect from your Reliance. Then after collecting in a tray, what you will do? Anyone?
Will take to the billing counter.
Exactly. We'll have a billing
So
counter
I
here.
process.
Ex- Exactly. This is called your billing counter. Okay, let me put it here. This will be your billing counter. Billing counter. Okay. Normally these are the users. For example, Fike is the one of the user and Vinay is the one of the user like this, Krishma, someone. Okay. Normally what you will do, you will collect all your goods. For example, you want to collect some books or you collected some vegetables and some fruits, etc. So similarly, what you will do once you take all your groceries or whatever required to day-to-day life, you'll take all this one in a bucket and you'll take it all this bucket into your billing counter. After going to billing counter, what they will do? Anyone? There will be people sitting at a billing counters, right? What they will do normally? Anyone?
Will the data
They
in the
will
database computers.
Yes. They will do the billing counter. What they will do in simple terms. We are not going with the DB details and all. We'll see what they will do. They will bill the customers. Bill to the customers. Customers are nothing but we are the people who will visit to the Reliance and they will bill a customer according to our whatever we took it in a tray. Okay, bill to the customer. Up to here, these are nothing but your user end. Up to here is nothing but your user end. Up to here, we know what normally do. We'll go to Reliance and we'll take some groceries and we'll visit to billing counter, and we don't know what will happen after that one. So after this, what will happen? Normally, they will take a data for sorry, my throat is not good. What they will do normally, they will take a data from your once the billing counter guy, they will enter a data into your computers. There will be computers in front of the billing counter. They will enter some data. So where this data will go? This data will go into your databases. This is my database. We'll see what is meant by database and all. Okay. Now what will happen? This, for example, Fike is the one. He took some vegetables and he went to billing counter. Once the billing was done, normally what will do? Fike will take a bill and he will go to his home. Okay. Now in back end Reliance people, what they will do? They will capture all your data. The capturing of data will call as a ingestion. Very important keywords. Ingestion. Try to remember the keywords because we shouldn't say like capture data or not. We should say some technical words. Nothing but data ingestion. Data ingestion. Okay, data ingestions is normally happen by either via your billing counters. Sometimes it will be in online. For example, assume this is not your you are not going to visit your Reliance Mart. Normally what will happen? You will install your apps, right? Normally you will install your Reliance app or some DMart apps and all. You can order via online also. So where that data ingestion will happen? Online data ingestion. This data ingestion will happen via online, same database, and they will online data ingestion. Data ingestion. There may be different modes of data ingestion will happen. Sometimes what will happen, you can give a call to the you can give a call to the Reliance, and even you can order your you can order your goods. How it can happen? This can happen via online, and sometimes it will happen via calls also, via call ingestion. Call and data ingestion. Data ingestion is nothing but they are capturing your billing information. That's it. They're capturing all your billing information into database. So such type of capture information is nothing but ingestion layer. Nothing but they will call as a ingestion. See, from database, what they will do, they will take it into very big database. We'll see what is meant by very big database here. Okay. Are you clear? Like what normally we'll do at backend? Front end, what will happen? Normally we'll visit the shop, or sometimes we'll order via online tools, or directly we can give a call to the Reliance and we can order our requirements. Once we do a ordering, they will do a billing where they will do it in a computers. Via computers, what will happen? There is a internet connectivity, internet connection setups will be there. They will call us a TCP protocol. We'll see more about, we are not going to deal today. Like tomorrow we'll see like how the data ingestions will be happen or not. So from database, what they will do, they will take all the data from your database to data warehouse. Database to data warehouse. Now before going to data warehouse, let me go back. What is meant by database? Anyone, any idea what is meant by database? Anyone? Simple terms. What's meant database?
Database where we can store large amount of data.
Yes, database. Very good. To save data. Okay, any other definitions you have?
To load the data and extracting the
Yes, to
data
load
from.
data. Yes, even partiality is correct. Yeah, you can load your data. Good. What else? Okay, fine. Normally, in simple terms, for time being, you remember like it is used to save your data or to load your data into database. But why we need to use a database? Any idea? What is the use of this database?
To retrieve data or to manage from anywhere.
Okay, fine. No issues. I will give you simple examples. For example, if you see 19th, 70s, 17th century, 17th century or 17th or 18th century, something like 1780. Normally, people, if you see farmers are there. For farmers, there will labors, right? Inside farmers, means inside agriculture, they want to some agriculture activities. What they will do, they will call your labors. For example, hard the labors will be 10 to 15 count. So to remember this one, 10 to 15 members, do we need a database? Anyone? So we have 10
No,
members of people who is working. It's not required. Even here, human brains are enough. Human brains are enough. Human brains are more than enough. They can remember very easily 15 members. They will, after completing their work in agriculture, they will give you amount at the end of the day. Okay. After 18th century, after 17th century, what will happen? Slowly the like groceries and all came into picture. Nothing but 18th century. Assume it's 18th century. There will be shops. In shops, what will do? The people in, for example, if you go to villages still, there will be some grocery shops. To remember the grocery shops, what they will do, they want to do how many people are purchasing goods, how many people are there. So what they will do, they will maintain notebooks here, notebooks. So hardly how many people they can purchase in a village. Village there will be 100 people to 200 people. To remember 100 to 200 people is not very easy. So the what they will do, they will maintain some notebooks. Inside notebooks, they will put a entries. For example, nothing but data entries or nothing but ingestions. What they will do, for example, when I went to a shop and he borrowed 100 rupees from the shop and he took some goods. So what they will do, they will put a note in a notebook. They will maintain this data. This is fine. After some days, what will happen? 18th, 50 centuries. Sorry, my bad. 1850. 1850, what will happen? The small shops grown into like a industries. If you see industries, how many people normally industries? If you see, it will be more than 1,000 to 2,000 members, right? 1,000 to 2,000 members will be the in the industry, and to maintain all your salaries or to maintain your time sheets, all these things, what will happen? It's not very easy to remember one person. So what they will go, they started with a concept called excels. Nothing but computers came this era. They already started a computers, so they came up with a concept called excels are power excels. We'll see what is meant, anyhow, you already know this one, power excels. So to maintain all this information, it's very easy. Like 10, if it is a 1,000 to 2,000 members, very easy. We can go with the macros. Macros means nothing but one of the coding language. With the help of macros, they can maintain all their uh, employee information or salary information, what they need to create, all these things. It's very easy to maintain in Excel. So after 90s, what will happen? In 19th century plus, at 2000, it came in a 2000 century. In 2000 century, what will happen? These industries grown like a IT sectors. IT sectors are companies. For example, see this one. One of the example just now we saw is Reliance. In Reliance, what will happen daily? How many people will visit? That people might be visit around some lakhs across the globe. If you see across entire our India, the people who are purchasing some goods from Reliance, if you count right, it will be near to 1 million people. To remember this 1 million people is not very easy. And even these 1 million people where they are purchasing across the globe, not only in specific town or specific city. So what will happen to capture all these informations? Not very easy with the help of your Excels. Excel has a limitation. It can handle hardly 10 million records. If it is more than 10 million records, Excels won't work. There the concept came called database. Database. Database, what it can handle? It can handle millions and millions of records. That is 1 minute merits. What we can see here, advantages, I can say ADV, advantages. With the help of database, what we can say, we can use millions of records, millions of records. This is one of the advantage. For example, assume your notebook was lost. Somehow it was broken or somehow it was theft. What will happen? You are losing your entries, right? For example, someone theft your book in a shop in 19th century. What will happen? He will forget who took a goods or who borrowed from the shops and all. So here there won't be any data loss. There won't be any data loss. Data loss, there won't be any data loss. What will happen? If you see Excels, sometimes what will happen? Excels will get interrupted. And what will happen? It will get automatically, there is no recovery concept earlier. In if you see 18th century, when the computer started, right? That time there is no recovery concept of Excels. What will happen if Excel was broken in between? Entire your transactions will get lost. So here there is no loss of your transaction. We'll see what's meant by transaction. Anyone? Any idea what is meant by transaction? You went to your billing customer and you are trying to pay amount. For example, you want to pay 100 rupees via your credit card or you want to pay your amount. So in between, internet was fluctuated and you lost your internet. Are you going to means is there any loss to you? No, there is no any loss because transaction is not yet happened. You will get error saying that server busy or something error. So what will happen? There is advantage. There is no loss to the customer. Customer, he is not getting any loss until the billing was success. He was not going to pay. So transaction loss, transaction won't corrupt. Okay, are you getting what is meant by transaction won't corrupt? In between, some network fluctuations or huge number of users are there. Something happened, so you can retrieve your data very easily with the help of transactions. What is the if you see in Excel, one of the demerit is hardly 1% to 1% can edit this one. Edit in the sense, for example, there is a file which is in shared folder. I want to open that file and even Fike want to open that file and some Grishma want to open the file. Three members if try to open the same file in a shared folder, it will create a locks. Locks are nothing but it will show that Fike is already open first. Until Fike close the file, until Fike close that file, I cannot make use of that Excel. So what I will do, such type of flexi operations are not available with the help of Excels and all. So such type of flexi operations we have here available. Nothing but we can do a data insertion, data ingestion will solve. Will going forward, data ingestion is nothing but data capture. I can n number of people can edit parallelly. N number of people can edit parallelly. Clear? What's meant by database? Why we are going with the database? Anyone? Any doubt? Others? Can I go ahead? Why we are going with the database? Oh, sorry, some voice breakover. Yeah, any doubt till here? We'll see what is meant how to log in database that we'll see once we start with the technical. In high level today, what we are seeing, why database in come into picture and how the data flow will happen in a very high level. Okay. Any doubts still here? Can I go ahead?
Yes, Swami. No.
Good. Okay. Now, whatever we discuss here, now what we are doing, we are capturing all our data here. Nothing but this type of data will call as a OLTP layer. OLTP layer. OLTP layer. What's meant by OLTP? Most of the P interviews they will call we'll see more details what's meant by OLTP once we start with the data. Okay, OLTP is nothing but online transaction process. Online transaction process. Online transaction process means so you are capturing your data from front end. Nothing but how you are capturing via billing counters are you are capturing or via online we are capturing. Sometimes you are capturing via you are doing a call and then you are capturing. So all these transactions we are doing in a online. Online is nothing but on live data. This is nothing but your live data. This we'll call as a live data. Live is nothing but today's data, live data. So for example, we'll take very simple example. Pike. Pike is a person. What he went to Reliance, and what he is doing, he took a 1 kg of mango, and let me put it here. I will go to Excel here. Let me go here. What will happen? He went to Reliance. So there will be billing number, right? Billing number, bill number, Pike, and sorry, here person, and what he is doing, quantity, goods and quantity. Ignore the spellings. Okay, first billing, for example, there is a bill number, right? Once you pay some amount, there will be bill number. So what will happen? The billing counter will give a bill number to you. Person is, for example, Fike. What he is doing, he took some 1 kg of mangoes 1 kg. Okay, and also Fike, same person, what he took a grapes, and he took a 10 kg of grapes, assume 10 kg. Similarly, there is a one more person, there is a one more billing, 112. For example, this is my billing. Person is Vinay. He took 3 kg of mangoes. And what will happen? He took a 3 kg. And same person, what he took a banana. He took a banana of 10 kg. Similarly, same person, Vinay. Now, if you see the Reliance, these are the goods already available in a Reliance. For example, take a assume these are Reliance fruits. Fruit information is there. One is grapes, GRAPS, grapes. And what's the quantity? For example, 30 kgs is already in stock. This is in stock. And see the second one, mangoes. Mangoes, here the kg is 30 kg, this one also. And banana, and it's around 40 kg. Assume this, these are already available in stock. And assume apples. Apples, there is only 50 kg. 50 kg. See, these are the transactions happen today. Assume there will be n number of people. For our convenience purpose, assume only 2 persons visited Reliance Mart and they took a quantity of this one. Fine. What will happen? Now tell me what is the available stock. Now 1 kg of mangoes here sold and 3 kg of mangoes sold. What are the leftover mangoes now? Anyone? What's the left? Sorry, yeah, go ahead.
24 leftover mangoes, sir.
26.
24 kgs.
26, right? 4
20,
30 minus, yeah, 26 kg. 26 kg left here. If you see here, similarly, grapes. Grapes are there. 10 kg is already sold out. Then what is the leftover stock here?
20
20.
kgs.
Yes, 20 kgs. 20 kgs. Okay, now see the bananas. Bananas, what is the leftover stock? Yes, 30 kg.
30.
30 kg. So if you see apples, nothing sold out. So what is the leftover stock? 50 kg. 50 kg. So these are all perishable goods. What is meant by perishable? Anyone? What is meant by perishable? See, if you are going to, definitely the communication should be, once you enter into organization, definitely communication will be in a mode of English. So we should know what's meant by perishable. What's meant by perishable? Means they can easily decay, right? If you put apples more than 30 days or 40 days, what will happen? It will easily decay. So without knowing a forecasting, why we want to do a forecast? Forecast is nothing but we need to analyze the business. Now, till now, what we are doing here, you are treating here as a customer. We are thinking as a customer. What we'll do, we'll see the what are the offers available in Reliance and we'll visit to Reliance, or we will see whatever prices, and depend upon that we are going and taking the goods. We are thinking like a customer here. Now think like a business. From here it is a Reliance. So business mind. So we need to think like a business. So if you are, for example, you are the owner of Reliance, so what will happen? Without knowing a knowledge, tomorrow again you will purchase extra apples here. For example, day after tomorrow tomorrow, what I am, without knowing this knowledge, what you are doing, you are trying to purchase again 50 kg, 50 kg of apples. And what you are doing without this knowledge, what you are doing, no one is showing interest on the apples, but still you are purchasing 50 kgs in a Reliance. If you are a Reliance owner, then what will happen here? Reliance will get a loss here. How many kgs of loss? You will get 100 kg of loss. Assume each case is 100 rupees. 100 into 100, he's going to get a 1000 rupees of loss. 10,000 rupees of loss. Clear? So we should forecast your data. Forecast your data is nothing but we need to apply some logic, and we need to forecast is nothing but we need to minimize the loss, and we need to go with the profits. How to go with the profits? Reliance people will do with the help of ETL. We'll see how they will do. So with the, what is this one? These are online transaction data. What they will do, they will copy entire your online transaction data from your OLTP system and put it into here. This is your OLAP. OLAP. We'll see what is meant by OLAP. OLAP. So OLAP is nothing but online analytical data. Online analytical. What is meant by analytical? Most of people, they are telling analytics and all. Data scientist. Some people, they will call it data scientist. Some people, they will call it analytics. So don't get confused. Data scientist is the one who have very good grip on the data. Those people call it data scientist. Data scientist is separate technology we have. But what I am telling, data scientist is a person who have very good knowledge. For example, who are the data scientists? We are not a data scientist. We are the technical people. Business is the one. Business is nothing but finance people. Finance people is nothing but who already completed chartered accounts, all these things, right? Finance, who already completed the MBAs, they know this one. They know how to do the forecasting. What we'll do with the help of ETL. Here the ETL will come into picture. ETL with the help of informatica. What we are doing, we are taking entire transactions today. What will happen? I will put it here. So what this will help? This will help us to do the projections. Projections is nothing but now you know the data, how it is migrated. So what you are doing here, by seeing this data in a historical load. Historical load is nothing but we are capturing all your OLTP data, putting into one warehouse. Such type of data will go, all we are keeping here history. Today this was a transaction. Tomorrow what will happen? Grishma. Grishma came and she purchased apples, not apples, mangoes. Mangoes. What is the leftover stock we have in tomorrow? What is the leftover stock? Mangoes. Anyone? 26 kgs is it?
26
For
kg.
example, she is ordering 30 kgs tomorrow. So, okay, fine. But in stock, only we have 26 kgs. What she is doing, she purchased all 26 kgs. And what will happen? Banana. What is the leftover stock in our 30 kgs is it? She is purchasing around 15 kgs. 15 kgs. So we'll see this one. Tomorrow, what will happen? Now, what is the leftover amount of grapes? 20 kgs is leftover. This is day one. This entire transaction is day one transaction. This is your day two. Day two, she's purchasing. Okay. What is the leftover in a grapes? For example, grapes, still we have 20 kgs. 20 kgs. And what is the leftover of mangoes? Anyone?
0.
0 kgs. Yes. Because we don't have anything. And banana?
15 kgs.
Yes, 15 kgs. And does anyone showing interest on apples?
No.
So what is the leftover amount? Sorry, leftover 15 kgs. So what will happen if he continues like this? This apples, what will happen if he continues his business today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow? No one is showing interest on the apples. What he will do? He will put offers, because anyhow he's going to get a loss here. No one is purchasing 50 kgs means he is going to get a loss. So what he will do after 15 days or 20 days, he will put a after 15 days. After 15 days, what he will do, he will put a offer 50% off. So normally what customer is nothing but we are the people will see only offers. We won't see background of this business, what they are doing. So will deal. Okay, they are giving a 50% of apples. We'll go to the Reliance and leftover stock and all, what we'll do, we'll consume here. Now what will happen after 15 days? If they put a 50, for example, third person, for example, person 3 on day after day 15, this is on day 15. What he's doing, he's purchasing apples. He's purchasing all apples. The original cost of the apples will be 100 rupees, assume, but he put a 50% off. Now what will happen? He purchased all these 50 kgs. 50 kgs. So what he's doing here, anyhow he's getting a loss. But how he's minimizing the loss? He's Reliance people, what they are doing, they are minimizing the loss with the help of the forecasting data. How they are forecasting data? If you save all these transactions in your bucket, if you know historical load, this was your history. This was your history. All historical depend upon your historical transactions. We'll get to know what is the current market. You are getting my point? Anyone? Any doubt till here? Like how they are doing projections, we'll see once we'll dig into the data, ETL. Are you getting? So what normally people as a customer will see only offers. But if you see the business mind, anyhow he's going to lose. After 15 days, what will happen? This will get decay. Anyhow, it will get spoiled and no use of these apples. What they will do, they will put an offer here after 15 days. We are the dumb people, not a dumb people. Like we are, like simply we'll see the offer. We won't see the background, why we are taking the apples. We won't see that one. Simply we'll go to Reliance people, Reliance market, and we'll purchase all the apples. So he's minimizing his loss. Here he's minimizing. Anyhow, he is getting a loss. Instead of losing 100 rupees, he is losing only 50 rupees. So he minimizes his loss. And not only minimizing a loss, business will be do one more projections. Nothing but on which product we have more demand. Anyone? Anyone? On which product there is a more demand?
More
Mango.
demand.
Very good. Someone told mangoes. Yes. If you see this one mangoes, it was very high demand. Grishma is seeking to search for a mangoes. Yes, she purchased all that one. Next day, one more person came and he's searching for mangoes. Even he want a mangoes. If you see the demand here, demand is more for mangoes. You are getting my point? Like demand is more for mangoes. Now you will see in a bit one step back. So why apples are not got sold out? What might be the reasons? Anyone? Why apples not got sold out? Anyone? Why apples are not sold out? What might be the reasons? How will get to know? For example, this was a cold climate. There is a date field. Date. This was very high. Summer. So most of the people they are not summer. This is assume this was on December. Okay. December. This was also in December. All they purchasing in December. 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 Assume December. This was also in December. If you see in December, what will happen? There is a more demand for your mangoes because this was very rare fruit at December. So most of the people they are planning to take these mangoes. If you see why they are not taking apples, any reasons? Any
Because
reason?
availability of apples is more, sir. In December also it will be available.
Yeah, more supply will be there. Yeah, more supply. What might be the next reason? If you eat apples at a cold climate, what will happen? Definitely you'll get a cold, right? Definitely you'll get a cold. If you eat apples at a peak time, nothing but at your cold climate, cold season, you will get a cold. So how will they do these projections? So next year, what will happen? Business will discard apples on this season. You're getting my point? If you have this historical data, means last year data we have captured here. So next year, what will happen? Business is nothing but Reliance. They will decide, okay, last year already we have a loss of 50 rupees. So don't go with apples this year. Next coming year, nothing but 2023. Discard this one. You are getting? They're not only minimizing the loss. See how business analytics will help. Analytics will help and minimizing your loss, improve profits, supply and demand. Supply and demand. We'll see what is minimizing loss. We already know why. How they are minimizing loss? By putting some offers, they will put a minimizing the loss. How they are improving the profits? Anyhow, this year already happened 50 rupees of loss. Next year what will happen? They won't purchase any apples. Reliance, what they will do, they won't even put any apples in the Reliance Mart for December month. Why? They already analyze the data because more supply will be there on apples. Most of the people they are showing interest to buy apples on outside instead of Reliance market. That is one. Second one, what will happen? What is second one? So they already know why the people is not showing interest because it's a cold climate, and if you eat apples at a cold climate, you will get you will prone to the your diseases, any disease like cold or fever, all these things. So to minimize or to improve performance, that will do. And also storage. See the disadvantage. For example, your Reliance Mart. Reliance Mart has a 1 acre of space. So where they will do this one? To purchase this 50 kg of apples, what they need? Anyone?
Storage area, sir. To store
Yes,
cold storage area.
exactly. They need store cold area. Not on that one. Before that one, they need labor, right? Assume it's not a 50 kgs. If you see overall India, it will be tons. Okay. To maintain this one, definitely they need labor. To who will bring these apples? They need to go to near to farmers and they need to transport. Labor they need transport. What they need? else? They need a storage, she told, right? Storage area. What else they need? Maintenance. Once you keep it in storage area, you should maintain maintenance in sense electric bill, or else you should be safe from the pets or rats and all. So you need to maintain that ones. So how much loss? See, for labor, they are putting some amount. Here they're costing amount. And also what will happen for transportation? So how they will bring these goods from farmers? Definitely they will bring via transport. So here also there is a loss. Petrol charges will be there, transport charges will be there, all these things. And even the state tax will be there. For example, from Delhi, they are bringing apples. So unnecessarily they are maintaining transport charges. What they are maintaining? And also storage. What is meant by storage? Someone told just now. What's meant to store?
Cold
Cold storage
chain
will be there.
chemicals,
Exactly.
goods.
Exactly. Yeah. Electric store. For example, see here, in storage is nothing but we have only 1 acre. If you are unnecessarily bringing all apples, or if though if there is a demand, very high demand for mangoes, it's not possible to put tons and tons of mangoes in cold storage. Why it's not possible? So you need to maintain balance your business. So this and all will help us. These are all nothing but your data analytics or scientist will do. Data scientist, how we'll see that one? Okay. Storage, I told, right? Storage in a sense like electricity bills or else maintenance. Here also there will be one security guard will be there, right? He need to check all these things. And also if you put this storage, apples, even you can if you store your apples, hardly it will be like 60 days. If you store your apples more than 60 days, right? If you keep your apple, means once you take out your apple from the cold place to put it in a any hall or somewhere outside of your cold storage, that will get a scars, very easily will get a scars. So you will get a very bad feedback from the customers. So what they are doing, they're attracting the customers. What they're doing, they're attracting the customers. How they are attracting? Supply and demand. Depend upon their demand, nothing but here the high demand is on December month. So what they will do, they will supply more. So they were attracting the customers. So day after tomorrow I went here, person 4, person 4, he went here and he's seeking for mangoes. If Reliance people say, sir, there is no demand, there is no mangoes available in the Reliance, then what this person will do? He will go to his house and he will tell Reliance is not a good place because go and purchase outside. He will, to improve your reputation. Reputation is nothing but to improve your brand mark. Definitely this analytics will help to attract the customers is one market and improve your brand also we can improve. How we can improve the brand? If you are doing a supply and demand, if there is a more demand, supply the goods to the customers. How we'll do this one? With the help of this historical data. This is nothing but your historical data. Last year what happened? Today how I want to take a move? This is nothing but your analytics. Clear? Anyone, any doubt? So overall, what I want to say is like to minimize your loss. How they are minimizing loss? They are putting some offers and all. Second one is improving the profits. How they are improving the profits? By supply and demand method. Supply and demand, just now I told. How see here, they are maintaining all these charges, labor charges, transport charges, storage charges, maintenance charges, all these things. To avoid that one, depend upon the forecasting of data, they will do this one. How they are attracting the customers? If you are giving a very good supply to the customers, definitely the person what he will tell, okay, I went to Reliance, there is a enough number of mangoes and they are also giving very good offers. So he's attracting now. See, he's not only giving the profit here, he's attracting the customers here. See how uh, so he's attracting the customers. See how data analytics will help. So now what they will do, coming back here, here the data is only volatile memory. Volatile memory is today your transactions will happen. Tomorrow what will happen? Your ETL job will come into picture and will copy paste your data here. Nothing but this today. Similarly, this they will do like this. Yes, like this they will move. And sorry, my bad. Just say a second. This is your entire transactions. Similarly, this transactions are they will keep it in a copy paste. They will keep it in a historical load. Nothing historical load is nothing but overlap. Here only the place where the business will come into picture. Business. Depend upon this data, business will decide. Business is nothing but they are very highly talented people who already did their finance side. They know the people know. If you provide this data to the business, they can easily forecast. They can depend upon the market rate. They will decide next year whether we need to discard this apples or not, or we need to continue on December month or not. So that will help here. So you are still here, anyone, any doubt? How we are moving a data, how we are capturing data, that is secondary. We'll see it from technical from day after tomorrow. Sorry, tomorrow. Clear? Till here, any doubt? So what this business will do? Business people, if you give this data, they won't. Business people after business people, if you give this data, they won't understand. So what they will do? They will do the pie charts or flow charts. We'll see what's meant by pie chart. Anyone, any idea? Bar diagrams. Before going this one, let me put a one example of bar diagram. What you understand? Okay, let me draw it here. Okay, this one, mangoes. This is my apples. This is my grapes. This is my sorry, let me put it in different color code. Okay, 0. See here, where, for example, this is the month of Jan. For if you see here, quantity, this is mangoes, this is your grapes, this is your banana, and this is apples. See which one is having a more demand here? Anyone?
Mango.
Mango.
Yes. How you are telling? Anyone? How you are telling why mangoes is having more demand? By seeing this chart. If you see here this chart in a y axis, if you see in a y axis, the more demand, yeah, exactly. For example, here 100 mangoes got sold. Example, I'm giving in a kgs terms. Here 50 kgs, it is 30 kgs, and it's 0. If you see here, depend upon this graph, I got to know like there is a very high demand for mangoes. And if you see the for grapes, it is very less demand. In which month? This was my December report. December report. Clear? On December, next year business will decide. Okay, if you see the my graph, okay, December having more demand of mangoes. This is one method. Okay, let me put one more method. Paint. Does If I show this one to a layman, does he understand or not? Anyone? Does it need any technical information? Anyone?
No, sir. They will
It
understand
does.
easily.
Yes, definitely. That's good. Yeah, see here, even if you show this one to a fourth class people or fifth standard people, if you show this to the kids also, he will understand very easily, which is having a high peak. He will tell mangoes. So it's very easy. Or else, let me put in a one more format, whether you will understand or not. We'll see. For example, this is my diagram. Let me put it like this. Shit. Okay, like this I will put. This is my grapes. Okay, fine. If you see here, I'll put a color code here. Let, let me take a brush here. Where is that? Okay, I will write directly here. This is my mangoes. This is your grapes, and this is your banana. Now see which one is having a more demand here. Anyone?
Mangoes more demand.
How you are getting to know? By seeing here, by seeing a pictorial format. What I want to say it here is once you load your data to with the help of your ETL. Let me go back here. Sorry, my bad. Let me go back here. Once you load your data, entire your data into your OLAP system, OLAP is nothing but your analytical database, then what will happen? We will do the projections on this tool. Projections will do, how we'll do, we'll see that one of the example. That's okay. Mang, it can be in any pictorial format. Either it can be in a bar diagrams, whatever the bar diagrams, this will call as a bar diagrams, or else this will call as a pie charts. Or even we have histograms. What is meant? Most of people you already know histograms, how it look like. Now see this one. Histograms is something like this. You already know this one. Where there is a peak, for example, this is a December month. December month having a peak on mangoes, and there is very less demand on July. For example I'm giving here. See, by using histograms also we'll get to know very easily. What I want to say here is like after loading a data into our data warehouse, there is a tools by using some techniques. With the help of our tools or techniques, what will do? They will do the projections. PRO projections. What's meant by projections? It may be a simple chart. Simple chart. It might be any chart. For example, it might be a bar diagram, or it might be a pie chart, or it might be some, depend upon the customer need, they will generate the. See, now Reliance people, what will happen tomorrow, day after tomorrow, I, with the help of some tools, they generated this one. If you see the Reliance head, for example, if you take any Ambani or whatever may the person, he is not a very technical guy, but if you show this chart to the person, he can very easily understand. If you for example, Ambani came and he is not a technical person, if you show this one to Ambani, he can very easily understand, okay, mangoes, there is a peak on this month for nothing but December report. Yeah, December month. Next year he will tell, okay, improve our business in different locations. Clear? You're getting my point or not? Not clear. Anyone? Others? Till here, any doubts?
No doubt.
Okay, cool,
Very simple.
cool. Now, this one, now we'll see the tools, how they are using. See here, just a second. Let me adjust my screen. Control, not this one. Okay, see here, till here, whatever screen, this is a customer perspective, this was your business perspective, this was your forecasting data. These three layers we saw. So what we meant by ingestion layer, there will be three layers of data. Ingestion layer, ingestion is nothing but data capturing. Data capturing might be done via your directly to the shop or via online, or sometimes it will be call. This is nothing but your ingestion layer. Once the data was captured in ingestion layer, then they will put it into a consumption layer. C sort, P sort first, P sort. What is meant by P sort? Primary source of truth. P sort, sorry, my bad. P COT. Primary consumption of truth. Consumption of truth is nothing but whatever data it is there, they will copy this data into our OLAP system, nothing but P sort. And after this one, this will call a C sort. C sort is nothing but projections. Clear? Anyone? Any doubt? Ingestion layer, anyone any doubt on ingestion? Ingestion can be happen via Reliance Smart or via online, or it might be some calls. You can give a call to the Reliance and then you can order. That also can happen. The thing about PSOT. PSOT is nothing but ETL is loading all your data. This is nothing but your ETL job. ETL is loading all your data into data warehouse. That is nothing but your PSOT. In PSOT, again ETL will help us to load your CSOT. See, we'll see that one. CSOT is nothing but projection layer. From here only, CSOT stands for consumption of truth. Consumption of truth. We'll see what is meant by truth. We'll see more what is meant by consumption of truth. Whatever data it is ingestion layer is, as it is we are copying into PSOT. PSOT is primary consumption of truth, nothing but where we are getting a data. That will call as a PSOT. CSOT is nothing but projections. Mainly, I told right, bar diagrams or pie charts or histograms. All these things are generating with the help of these tables. We'll see what is meant by table tomorrow. All these things. So now coming back here, customer layer. How the customer layer, for example, you want to order some goods from Amazon. Well, normally what you will do, here we will go Amazon. Just a second, I will adjust my screen. Just give me a second, I will adjust my screen because okay. See, normally if you want to order something from Amazon, what you will do, amazon.com, something you are, there will be URL, right? This is your URL. And you want to purchase some laptops or something, what you will do, you will go and order here. This is nothing but your front end screen. Customers will have a visibility to front end screen. Front end screen. What customers will do, they will capture your data. Now treat only the transaction was happened via online. So what they will do, they will order your, for example, they want to order some shirts or they want to order something like groceries and all. What they will do, they will put it in a cart and they will do a order. Okay, once they order, what will do happen, this data will go and enter into your database. This is your database. High level, I'm putting it here, database. Sorry, database. Once this database was loaded, then it is going to data warehouse. Data warehouse is also a database. Data warehouse. We'll see what's meant by warehouse. We'll see the difference now. Okay, let me put it here. Yeah. Front end screens. Normally, what is the technology they might use? They might use a Java layer, or they might use a .NET, or they might use a mainframes, etc. The front end screens, which is nothing but your colorful screens. With the help of your CSS, I mean cascading styles and all, they will create them screens. What will happen? Customer screen will call. This was the customer screen. You are getting my point. Amazon front end screen is nothing but your customer screen. Back end, you are doing just a order. But back end, once you click on order, what will happen? It will go on make an entry in your database. Database, there may be different flavors of database available in our market. What can someone give an examples who already have an idea on database? What are the different types of databases available in market? Anyone? Anyone? Any idea? What are the different types of databases available in market? Oracle, then SQL Server. Yeah, MySQL. Yes. What else?
MySQL,
Good. What else?
Teradata,
Very good. Teradata. Teradata. Then
MongoDB,
very good. See, we have different types of MongoDB. Yes. MongoDB. MongoDB. Yes. NoSQL also will call MongoDB. Yeah, different. We have Green Plum, etc. These are the flavors how we have in front end. Front end is nothing but end of the day, the screen looks same. Even if you develop with a Java or if you develop with a .NET, the front end screen look like same. Like if you see here, if you want to go with any product, like if I want to go with a mat, even if it's .NET also, they will put the same image. But user doesn't alter whether it is a Java screen or it is a different platform. User for user, it's not even matter. All he need is he should be very easily accessible. So he's able to access via screen. Nothing but from screen he is able to access. Similarly, database. Database also the main purpose of your database is to save your data. So customer depend upon the customer. I mean depend upon your client. They will go. For example, if you see the charges, let me put it here. Charges, which is most popular. CHRGS charges. If you see Oracle. Why Oracle is more powerful than other databases? Just I want to put it here. Oracle. Uh, if you see Oracle, it is a paid service. We'll see what is meant by services and all. See, paid service is nothing but if you compare your cost with SQL Server or Teradata or MongoDB or Greenplum, Oracle is giving less amount to handle this database. They are giving means for example you want to take a bike. So if you want to take a bike, we have different types of bikes available in the market. So which one you will take? Normally people which is normally they will go with the pulsar or they will go with the people who are more interested or less price, that one currently they were going with. Similarly business also same thing they are doing. So most of the people going with the Oracle because it was very cheap compared to Teradata or Greenplum. So most of people are going with the Oracle because of this reason. And also the maintenance cost is very easy. And data warehouse is also a database. This database is nothing but in small in size. This is a small in size. Where I will put, let me put it here. Small in size. This is big in size. Big size. This is big in size. So if you see, if you compare your OLTP system and OLAP system, OLTP is nothing but it's a technique. So small database, it is a big database. Why it is a big database? Just now we discussed. Can someone tell why it is a big database? Why we need a big database?
Because it stores all historical data, sir.
Very good. So in interviews also, they will ask the same question. Why we need to maintain OLTP layer and OLAP layer? So OLTP is only a live data. Today your billing was done. Tomorrow you go to your Reliance shop, they won't show that billing. After 5 days or 10 days, that data won't be available in this database. What we are doing, with the help of your ETL, you are copying entire data to your data warehouse. Here we are maintaining history. That's why the size of your database is very big. That's what's the thing. And yeah, from data warehouse, I already told, right, there was csort layer, they will generate your pie charts or bar diagrams or histograms. I already told that one. This one, histograms. Just a second. Like this it will be histograms means. Okay, clear? Anyone, any doubt? I'm not going to discuss technical today. From tomorrow, we'll see how to log into your database, how to create your databases. Step by step, we'll go. This is like high level. How, if someone asks you, right, how business, not only these fruits, all these things, every business will work on the same thumb rule. There will be customers, there will be billing, charging, even if it, for example, I'm working in a medical field. So even the customers, what they will do, they will purchase a drug information. What they will do, they drug is nothing but medicines. So they will capture all that information via screens. Once they capture all that information in the screens, we'll put it into normal database. From normal database, we'll put it into projection layers. Every business will work on the same. For example, today COVID was there. After 10 years, assume after 5 to 10 years, the COVID won't be there. So do we need to produce same type of what is this one? Covaxin? Not required. After 10, today the demand was more. That's why they are producing very Covaxin, very huge amount. After 10 years, they no need to produce Covaxin that high. So how will they get to know? Depend upon this market rates. When we are getting COVID, normally if you see fevers and all, at cold time only we are getting. From November to Jan or February, we are getting a cold. Nothing but fevers and all. If you see the cases, more cases will be captured on November to February or March. Why this was happening? Because the climate is getting changed. So only that time they will produce a more drug informations. Same logic to every business. ప్రతి ఒక్క బిజినెస్ లోనే ఇలా ఉంటుంది మీకు. ఎక్కడైనా వెళ్ళండి చూడండి. The same logic will be applicable to every business. Clear? So if someone asks, right, how your project was working? సో మీ ప్రాజెక్ట్ రిలయన్స్ అని చెప్పకన్నా జస్ట్ మీరు డేటా ఫ్లో అనేది ఈ విధంగా చెప్పాల్సి వస్తుంది. కస్టమర్స్ ఉంటారు, దే ఆర్ entering a data via screens. Once the screens was entered, then that type of ingestion will call as a ingestion layer. From ingestion layer, we are calling, we are loading the data into OLTP. I mean, OLTP is ingestion layer. From OLTP, we are loading to OLAP with the help of ETL. In project గురించి we just high level లో మాత్రమే చూడండి. Going forward, I will tell how to dig in deep. Anyone? Yeah, I will stop my recording. Nothing I want to share here. If you have any doubts, you can put it here. Anyone? Any doubts? Even if it is even if it is a small question, no need to feel shy. If you are feeling shy between 9 members, right? Once you go to your organization, definitely there will be 100 members of people. If you are not speaking now, there they will laugh on our space. Definitely, I'm saying. So communication, తెలుగులో చెప్పడం లేదండి. మీకు అందరు తెలుగు ఎందుకు చెప్పలేను? Again, I'm telling. I am not going to tell it in a local languages because there are few people who are from Karnataka and from Tamil Nadu too. So they should. And anyhow, once you go to organization, the mode of communication will be always English. Okay. So now itself you start learning English and how to communicate. Sometimes I will ask you to share your, let me stop my recording first.